Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into the 25th. So there was so much coming through. I love doing these readings now because sometimes during the week I'll get a message that I know I want to include and I email it to myself so I don't forget it. But what happens now is when I do a reading, very often as I'm setting up, I get so much more that it makes me even more excited to do the reading, and I want to do it and quickly get the camera up because I don't want to lose it myself. And okay, I'm going to share everything with you. I actually closed the door because I just want to really share everything that I get. It was so beautiful. Okay, the first thing that I got, that I emailed to myself. Maybe I should share. I'll show you that first, and then what came in booming after as I was setting up the cards. But the first message I got was turn and face the sun. Just remember to turn and face the sun. And what they were basically saying was in life, on the day-to-day, moment to moment, turn and face the sun. Because when you turn and face the sun, you will always receive the positivity, the love, the encouragement to keep going and growing. And what they meant quite literally when they gave that to me, they said, now look at your plants in the room. All my plants on the windowsill had turned to face the sun, quite literally. And they were, you know how they always make the analogy where like plants here, you're meant to live in full bloom. You should always feel encouraged and supported to be in full bloom, live in full bloom here, no matter what you're getting in the physical, right? The malnourishment, poor soil, people picking at your leaves, whatever it is. Turn and face the sun. You will always receive the love, encouragement, support to keep going and growing. And picture in your mind's eye a plant. If you notice, if you have a plant in your house, they have turned to face the sun to get that support, that nourishment to grow. And they're doing the same for you. And now the big message as I was setting up the cards was get comfortable with receiving more good. Get comfortable with receiving more good. And I have to tell you, even that made me uncomfortable. Isn't that strange what it will bring up with you? Say those words to yourself, getting comfortable with receiving more good. Whatever resistance comes up with you, excuse me, it's interesting. I keep clearing my throat. I guess they want to clear us out. Really get comfortable with receiving more good. And I'm going to share something with you, and I know I'm not alone, and everybody who ever finds this video is the exact same way, that we all have different life experiences, but life has been a struggle, right? There have been times when you have literally worked your butt off for everything in your life. You're rubbing like two sticks together to make things work. It's been hard. It's been a struggle. There's been loss. There's been heartbreak. You have been through it. Underneath everybody's face lies a very traumatic life experience, right? I mean, literally everybody has been through it. Get comfortable with receiving more good, because they were saying how when things are bad, then we're worried, stressed out. But even when things are kind of good, we're still worried and stressed out because it's almost like uncomfortable. You're waiting for the next shoe to drop. You're waiting for it to be taken away. It's like we don't ever get comfortable with receiving good. They want you to get more comfortable with receiving good, right? And then go back to that analogy. Whenever you need love and encouragement, you turn and face the sun. They're encouraging you. This has come over and over in every reading. They're encouraging you to keep going and growing. And what I'm saying in that regard, it's not just like, well, keep going and growing on the outside with what you're doing. They're encouraging what you're actually doing. But on the inside, you're evolving, you're learning. These are life lessons on a spiritual level. You're just keep going and growing. You're always being supported to do that, right? No matter what's happening. And this part about being comfortable with receiving more good is really amazing, because some of you could be finding that after years of doing things, or you're finding a little bit of success, or maybe things are coming together at your work, or maybe you're making more money than before. Maybe you finally know where you're doing. Maybe you're more confident, but it's like be more comfortable with receiving more good. Is you are getting a lot of divine support in so many different ways to keep going and growing, that to almost get more comfortable with, like, if things are working out, how you can keep going and growing from there and not not start filling up with fears, doubts, or anything that takes away from the little that you're receiving. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they're trying to propel you and to keep going and growing. And it's just really interesting how they pointed out that everybody has struggled for so much and worked for so hard, and so, everything in their lives, or they've gone through it, that even when something is good, it's interesting how we're not even comfortable with the good, and receiving more good on top of that. So there two things was turn and face the sun whenever you need that encouragement and support, which you are receiving to keep going and growing. Just like a plant, if you look at your plant that turns to face the sun, for its nourishment, every step of the way, if you turn to face the sun, you'll receive that encouragement, that nourishment to keep going and growing, literally. And two was to get more comfortable with receiving more good. Get more comfortable with receiving more good. It's just, it's amazing. It'll probably bring up different things in different people when you hear that. But that was just something to always remember, those two things. So I couldn't wait to share that on the channel. We'll get into all the cards. We're going to get into the archangel messages for the journey. We're going to tap into the energy we're dealing with. We're going to tap into the goddess guidance. We're going to tap into what to surrender to make it easier. We're going to tap into messages from heaven, loved ones passed on, our spirit guides. And I feel like it's them that's coming through so strongly lately. I mean, even more so. I always call them your spiritual posse that you always have. But yeah, it's really, really, really strong. I mean, I have goosebumps when I say that, because they're helping you not just on the external with what you're doing, but on the internal. And it's been coming through a lot on these readings. As much as there's things going on in the outside, there's just as much going on the inside. And they're really helping you to navigate both. And we're also going to end it with guardian angel messages. So just get ready to clear out and receive whatever messages come through. Definitely pay attention to your own intuition, because you could get more piggybacking on that on your own. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message. It'll be the first pinned comment on the video. Yeah, let's just get into it and receive what they want to bring forth for the week of the 25th. But I just love turn and face the sun and get comfortable with receiving more. Get more comfortable with receiving even more. Get more comfortable. I mean, what that brings up is like, it's different for everybody, but it could bring up a lot. Like to get more comfortable with receiving even more. That's coming from them. Okay, that is coming from them. Okay, so let's get into it. And I'm clearing my throat so many times. I really think they're clearing us out to like get rid of, yes, you might have encountered or been through so much on your journey thus far, but it's like to clear out, clear out, clear out, clear out. And things could be bubbling up for you to clear out, or like it might, like you might encounter something that presses a button or reminds you of an energy you dealt with before. So you can really clear it, because they want you to get more comfortable with receiving more and turn and face the sun. And you're encouraged to keep going and growing. And so anything that was kind of blocking that energy or the movement, they're clearing you out. They want you to get more comfortable with receiving more, which is like amazing, and turn and face the sun. So like whatever is you encounter in the physical, just remember in the moment, this is how it got brought down to me. In the moment, turn and face the sun. You're being encouraged and supported, get the nourishment to keep going and growing no matter what. Just like your plant. If you have a plant, I have so many plants in my house. When they gave me that message, they said, look at your plants. And all my plants were facing the sun. It was just amazing how it was brought home. Okay, so let's get into the archangel messages for the journey of the 25th. What's amazing to me when I keep on getting, it's the love and support and encouragement that they're going to give you all along the way, besides what I say, but what you're getting directly, how it shows up for you, signs, symbols, messages, what it brings up, what it just lands in your head, aha moments you didn't generate yourself. That's love, support, backing, right? Things that land for you to see or find. They use everything. It's just amazing how they're helping you on the internal and external. And if you use and apply it, it's really genuine love, support, backing for life. I mean, that's what I don't say those words lightly. Well, I do say it is light, right? It's light, like love and light in a real sense. When people say love and light, I'm like, yeah, well, it's love and it's light, like knowledge, brilliance. I mean, it's like helps you see things. I mean, it's just literally love and light, not just, love and light. Okay, let's see. What are the messages for the 25th? turn and face the sun. You're going to get more comfortable with receiving more good. Get more, even more comfortable. Look, we got the Strength card. They got the Strength card as number 1 and the Knight of Michael. So, wow, they are really having you come into your power and your strength. But this is strength through kindness, compassion, and you could feel a new level. And I love that the card is 11. There was such significance around the 11th of March of this month that I was doing, that you could feel that you are really divine partners with you coming into more strength at this time in the physical. And it could feel up a notch with what you're doing on the outside and inside. And I had said in previous messages, you can even feel a difference with your core, with your stomach. You could feel that when you're encountering energies and circumstances and situations in your life, you're noticing that you're in your strength more when dealing with it. Like, even if the person, it's energy, right? And people, you have similar energies, experiences, and they're all reminiscence of previous, but now that you're encountering them, you're actually doing it on a different level of strength. It is up a notch. They were helping us to be in our strength and in our power. And here it is, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. And self-confidence and forgiveness, when you let go of things, like they said, the clearing, when you let go, you reclaim more of your power. So things that were disempowering you on the external, internal, with clearing it out by forgiveness, letting go, or just getting rid of it, they're helping you to reclaim more power and strength. Now, this is going to be so effective. You're going to see a difference with the things you can accomplish in your life. You're also going to just see it on the day-to-day, how you're interacting with people. You could be interacting in a very different way. It came up recently. I was talking with my friend. We're very easygoing. We're very laid back, very easygoing, right? And I'm sure a lot watching this could relate. You're very laid back. You're very caring, loving, supportive, blah, blah, blah. You let a lot roll over your shoulders. But there's going to be times where you're actually responding or replying or standing up for yourself in a very different way. And you are meant to. And then you're also doing things in a much more confident way. And it is not an ego way. It is a divine way. It's almost like the divine is having you come into some divine confidence that's very needed at this time for the movements forward. And the Knight of Michael is going to get you moving, and it is going to be in strength and in power, making moves. And it could be really intellectual, wise moves is what I'm saying. And then it could be quick movement as well. So here they're saying it's time to move quickly. They want you to choose logic over emotion. There's sudden changes. So there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of things happening next week. They want you to come from strength, make those moves. But I also think the Knight of Michael is so brilliant. And notice the key words even on this card when I put it down are strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. That's what you're embodying as you're making your moves in the physical, right? You are making those moves, strong, committed, right? Intellectual. I would even say divinely wise at this time. And you're moving quickly on things, taking charge of things. And they're giving you the strength and the power to do it, to make those moves. Definitely logic over emotion, but it's being in your strength and your confidence, being strong, making moves right now. So that's what they're giving you. The strength and power for the moves. Yeah, look at that. Power, power, power. So it's no doubt it's for you to be that King of Gabriel in your life when it comes to your work and your projects. So it's time to move quickly on your projects, what you have going on in your life. And strength is empowering the flames of this King of Gabriel. This is you making the moves really strong in your power for your projects, your work. This is what they're giving to you. So like they said, as much as you're doing things, moving on things on the outside, it's just as important the strength, self-confidence, the power you have on the inside to get it done. This is really, look at this. It's generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. There's genuine concern for others. The King of Gabriel is all about being in your power, in your confidence, in the physical, for your work, for your projects. So they're keeping you very strong, committed, moving forward here. This is looking at the big picture, right? This is really being confident in what you're doing. This is going to be leading to great success with the moves that you're doing in this spirit, in this energy, and they're giving it to you. So that's what they're doing. They're telling you to be really in your power, in your confidence as you're doing things in the physical, because it's leading to success here And here we have the 7 of Ariel. No doubt, your work, have patience for the seeds you're planting. When they said turn and face the sun, whatever you've been planting and everything diligently, your angels are here almost overseeing it. This is a time to have patience, to monitor the growth. Know that all your efforts will be blooming. Quite literally, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. They're telling you to remain in your strength and your power, making the moves. The efforts and the hard work that you've planted is going to bloom, is going to pay off, right? So very much in your power for your projects, very much in your power, your confidence for things you're working on. The work you have done is like a divine harvest. That is what they're telling me. It is being looked over, right? And along the way, have patience. All the seeds you've planted are going to be blooming. So yeah, stay in your power. Stay in your power and keep moving forward. And like they said, get ready, get more comfortable with receiving more. Because when this efforts blooms, it's going to be receiving more. Like the efforts, you're going to get results from the efforts, from the power and determination and the things that you've been working on. Keep going and growing. Like they said, turn to the sun, that they are actually encouraging your growth and everything else. And also they're keeping you lit on the inside with the power, the stamina, determination to keep working and keep staying in your power for the things that you're working on, your projects. This is like divine self-confidence. It's like a divine flame to stay lit and keep doing the work, because your harvests are being created. Have patience, but the harvest is going to bloom, right? And like they said, get comfortable with receiving more. So your efforts are going to be rewarded. Look at what we're walking away. We're going to be walking away from some things that are not. I think it's coming into our strength and work and walking away from the situations, things that are not going to be working or creating those harvests, things that are unfulfilling, things that are not actually creating the harvest we want. Because look at this 7th chakra, which means our crown is wide open. And here is a man with a coin. So no doubt the things that we're moving on from, right? They said choose logic over emotion. We are running, I want to say running away, walking away, running away, galloping away, moving forward on the things that are actually bringing in that abundance, those coins. We are navigating our way through our 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. Like they said, they are helping you to stay in your power, to make those moves forward for your abundance, right? For the results. They are literally guiding you and navigating you. There could be some things that maybe weren't paying off, or maybe you're just walking away from the experience of not getting the coin. You know what I'm saying? For your harvest not coming in, because there's something about being in your strength, in your confidence, with your moves, with what you're working on, knowing that you're planting harvest now. And as this blooms, you're going to be receiving quite literally abundance and everything else. Your connection, how you're making your moves, quite literally was, it's almost like, see the light here as he's making his moves? You're getting the illumination of what to move forward on and what to work on and what to do and how to stay lit. It said choose logic. You're doing this very wisely and divinely through your 7th chakra, which is literally your crown chakra. So I almost want to say you're navigating it all. They're giving, and like they said, they're helping you to navigate the outside, but also come into your strength and confidence on the inside and stay in your power to keep doing the work. Keep moving forward, choosing logic, the brilliance, the guidance, because it's like they're helping, overseeing this harvest and the efforts that you're doing to create this, to create the success, to bring in the abundance for yourself. So no doubt, it is like moving away from the things that either disempowered you, right? Didn't keep you moving. You're going to be in self-confidence, moving forward on those projects in your power, planting those seeds, building new harvests that you know are going to bring in more abundance for you. And this is divinely your connection, and also how you're navigating it, quite literally, and how you're staying in your confidence, how you're staying in your power, and how you're staying determined working on these things that are creating a harvest. So no doubt they're steering your way to doing the work, staying in your power, and creating those new harvests, new abundance. You could be moving quickly on things at times also to make this happen. You're doing it very logically and brilliantly. This is not a time for emotions. This is like on another level of really being brilliant. Keeping your eyes on the prize, which is going to be the Blumation and the abundance, because here it's keep your eyes on the prize kind of thing. Don't get lost in the details or minutia. So this is being in your strength and confidence moving forward on the things. Yes, have those proper boundaries. Yes, this is, I think, walking away, and they're going to be overseeing, making sure this blooms. They're going to make sure that you have the proper boundaries, I just want to say, as you're doing this. So definitely walking away from the things that disempower you in any which way. Like they said, get comfortable with more. Get comfortable with receiving more. What was the other message? Turn and face the sun. They're encouraging the growth. It's like they're sitting on your harvest. Turn to that. They're divinely encouraging you to keep staying in your power, lit, working on the things you're supposed to be working on, in your confidence, strong, moving quickly with logic, being brilliant. You're planting new seeds for a harvest. Here's your abundance. Definitely they're helping you to walk away and have the proper boundaries from the things that are not creating this or supporting this in any way. Like they said, remember, turn and face the sun. You're always receiving encouragement and support for the harvest, right? For the growth. Like look at a flower in a windowsill. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. You're going to be walking away. You're going to be walking away and going to the sun. Face the sun. Face the sun and walk away from that. Because what they're saying is literally love yourself enough. This is going to be where you're coming into that is going to be propelling. What are you planting now? What's going to be growing and here is your abundance. You're getting this through your clairs. You're getting this through your crown. I could say it's a divine feeding, just like a plant receives divine feeding from the sun. They're telling you, how can you be in your strength, your confidence, have the proper boundaries so that you're moving forward and not being disempowered along the way, not being in your confidence along the way, not being this king of Gabriel along the way, because they want you this. So if you're going to be the king of Gabriel and in your strength and power, what are the proper boundaries, right? As you're doing this. And then you're making your moves. It reads like a sentence. They're having you leap and move brilliantly, and you are going to be planting this harvest. Here is quite literally your abundance. So how are you navigating this is through your crown. So this is like an education on how you're doing this, like they said, on the inside and the outside. On the inside, they want you in your self-confidence. They want you lit. They want you the king of Gabriel and in your strength, right? And staying lit, and you're doing the work. You're brilliant and you're doing the work and you're making the moves on this. They're overseeing the growth and everything else, and they're encouraging the growth. So you just keep reviewing, you keep planting, you keep tending to that. That's what they're saying. In the interim, the self-care is really these proper boundaries. And this could be such an education because everybody's pulling at your time, your energy, your focus. This is going to be so important to remain in your strength and moving forward, knowing, keeping your eyes on the prize of what you're planting and growing, what's coming in for you. Get comfortable with receiving more. That's the message you're receiving here. Like get used to, look, they're like, get used to receiving, get comfortable with receiving more. They're the ones, as much as it's interesting, when you think of this, if you think about a flower and a plant, I even have it, but okay, other people could be draining your nutrients, your nourishment, your time, your energy, your confidence, your power to do something. Yeah, they're the ones that are like, nope, have the proper boundaries. Nope, you stay in your power and in your strength. Do you see this? It's like, no. They want you, if you have to remember anything, you've got to embody this on the inside. Know that you've planted your seeds. Here it is. And you're getting divine love, encouragement through your crown. So if I have to sum it up, and you make those moves that way, and this is what you're planting, literally, and you're walking away from all else. So that's what I'm saying is what they're bringing home in these cards. And it's really amazing because it's really divine love and support, encouragement, nourishment. Just like they said, turn to face the sun. They're going to keep you lit and going and growing to create more abundance and your hard work paying off. So it really is amazing. So we're going to see what can we surrender to make this easier for us as we go. Let's see what we can surrender to support this. Your power for creating, keeping your eyes on the prize, creating more abundance. But this love, support, backing for real, that they're really having you stay in your confidence, in your strength, in your power to get this done, because it's you doing the work. It's you planting the seeds. It's you creating the abundance, and get ready to get more comfortable with receiving more and even more love, support, backing, encouragement to be this way. And that's what's keeping our core, like my core feels different. Look, surrender to complete healing, surrender to complete healing. Yes. What did they say? when you come back into your power. There is something that is going to be absolutely delicious. I don't know what else to say, but when they said that, when you remember on this card, it said self-confidence, forgiveness. When you clear and let go and come back in to be relit, more in your power, more in your self-confidence, have the proper boundaries, it is complete healing, body, mind, spirit. So they're literally saying open fully, like they said, get comfortable with receiving more, even more. Open fully to a loving, compassionate force of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Exactly, complete healing. This is what you're receiving. And I don't know the words to make this land even more, but they are actually, do you see the amount of, they're flooding you. Like they said, turn to face the sun. When a plant turns to face the sun, they're receiving nourishment, encouragement, love. While you're here trying to be, and look, there's little lights, be lit, going forward to accomplish things, turn to face the sun to receive this complete support, complete love support back, and complete nourishment that is telling you to stay in your confidence. It's telling you to keep going and planting and doing everything. Open fully. It's loving, compassionate forces that are supporting your physical, emotional, spiritual healing, like every single time. I don't know what else to say about this, but they're giving you almost like divine feedings to make sure you stay lit, that you stay in your confidence, that you have the proper boundaries this time around. And there could have been times when you did not, that you're actually planting those seeds and getting a move on within your strength and confidence. And they're fully, completely supporting this as you're planting new seeds and creating more abundance for yourself. So it's inside and outside. As much as you're staying lit on the inside and more confidence and stamina and strength and the internal work, or we're each different, but what bubbles to the surface, they're clearing out and helping you to keep going in self-confidence, in your power. And you're creating by your work, by what you're doing on the outside, you're planting those seeds. Your harvest is being overseen. You're creating more abundance. Get used to receiving more, they said. You're receiving it all through your crown, which I say all your clairs, that spirit education where you're receiving the love, support, backing. This, and they said, turn and face the sun. It's like how you're receiving that divine energy to be this way. There are also going to be a spirit education on like these proper boundaries as you're doing this, because you just need them in this world. But they definitely want you in your power, in your strength, really being very logical with what you're doing. You're walking away from things that are not supporting you, that are not creating your harvest, that are either draining your resources outside or inside. Because you got to stay in your power, and you're planting and you're creating more harvest. Absolutely. And they're showing you how to do it, to navigate this. And there's such tremendous love, support, backing. It's amazing for you to be in your strength and your power, your confidence, planting these seeds. And you're going to be getting it in every which way. I don't know what else to say about this. Let's get messages from heaven to wrap up this reading. But there's such love, support, backing on completely. When it says surrender to complete healing, they're really working with you. Like, get comfortable with like planting more, receiving more, being in your power, your self-confidence, being that King of Gabriel in your life, keeping your eyes on the big picture, what it's leading to success. Yeah, just when I'm talking about the King of Gabriel. Yeah, keep your eyes, you're this card, like in your strength. And they're like, hold on to this because it's leading to success. They're saying we must have fun. You too must enjoy yourself. They want you lit, light, happy. Okay, they're supporting you to be lit, light, happy. Surrendering, complete healing. Lit, light, happy. Let's get some more. I also feel like they're really happy for you. They want you lit, light, happy, complete. Let's see. They're saying we will assist you in helping the important people in your life use love. They're helping you to crisscross. It's 4-4, the building blocks. They're helping you in the physical to crisscross paths. You could be really helping other people at this time come into this as well. When they talk about like surrender to complete healing and loving, compassionate, they were supporting you physically, emotionally, spiritually, they're having you crisscross paths. It could be with your family, with your friends, with workers, it could be with anyone, but they're using you, they're divinely using you at this time also to help important people in your life, to use love when you do so. You could be really guided at this time to help others. So you being lit in your confidence, moving forward, getting all this, doing all this, you're actually helping others along the way too. You could be really used at this time to help friends, family, they're assisting you in helping people. So it's like what you're using through your crown. You could be getting divine ideas, suggestions, things. Don't hold back. That's been a repeated message. Like they always tell me, and I say it on the channel to the ones that are watching too. It's like never hold back what you get, especially through your crown, because it could be just call this person, say this to this person, because they're assisting you to help the other person. Yeah. And what I think, even though it just says we have fun and you two must enjoy yourself, it's something to get other people to lighten up in some way and come into their power, either to heal in some way. Like this complete healing, when you're talking about, because that's what they're saying, as much as the outside, the inside is going on. And they're saying physical, emotional, spiritual. You don't know what you get. They give you something. You may think it's one thing, but when you say it to someone else, it's helping in some way with this complete healing. It's helping them to lighten up. It's helping them in some way. So don't hold back, because they're assisting you through all your clairs to assist other people here. So that has been a repeating message as well. I just want to bring that forth because you might think it's nothing, but if you have an inkling to say something to someone, it could really be a source of love, support, backing that's coming through you to help them. Okay, so it's either helping them to be more in their strength, helping them to be in more support of emotional, mental, spiritual, what they're going through, which you may not even know, right? Like the whole thing. It could be helping them on how they're focusing on the big picture, how they're actually creating more abundance for themselves. Like you have no idea, because this energy is what the divine is supporting for you and others. And so you could be used as a vehicle to like help them in some way, or just say something that helps them in the moment. Okay, so let's go forward. So definitely being in your power, moving forward, planting seeds, creating more abundance, walking away and having proper boundaries is very important. You could find a lot going on the outside as much as in the inside, and how they're helping you to be in your confidence and power going forward. Because yeah, I knew that was going to come out, though I don't really like that picture. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're getting a lot. Yeah, seek professional help if you need. All will be well. So they're using you. You connect with them through your crown when you need help, when you need to, and also you're being used to help others as well. They said, "Let us hug you close close your eyes as we hold you close." They're close to you. Through your crown, I just want the help that you need is close to you. Also, they're using you. They're very close to you. So through your crown, they're going to use you to help other people. I just want you to know. Okay, so that was a side message. That's why so many came out. They want you to know we have a thing with birds on this channel. Birds are messengers we use to connect with you. I said in the last reading, you're going to find a lot of closeness with animals, and especially with birds. And it's amazing how many people on the channel have an affinity with birds. Birds are always around them. They never leave them. Right now, on the other side of where I live, birds never leave this one area. Right in front of me, I see birds. They just hang out. And you'll notice that the birds, butterflies, things that fly will always, yes, they're there to connect with you. Sometimes just seeing a bird, it will uplift your spirit, because there's something about this, we have fun, you must enjoy yourself. When you need a lightening up, when you need to feel in the moment divinely connected to something, you're going to be amazed how a bird might come in to get your attention. I just want to say that it helps you to stay connected. That's why they come in. Helps you to stay connected and light. They definitely want you to move forward thinking about the positives here. You just focus on the positives. You know, there are many. Walk away and keep focusing on the positives. Have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. Remember, they said, we have fun, you too must enjoy yourself. Stay lit, stay up. They're going to keep you that way. They're going to remind you that way. And we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. On your road, did they not say you get comfortable with receiving more? Get comfortable with receiving more. Your angels are overseeing a harvest from your efforts, and you actually, here's the person with a coin, which is creating abundance. So they are telling you quite literally, like they said before, get comfortable with receiving more good. Get comfortable with receiving more good. And here, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. As you're taking the steps on your path, they're with you. First of all, they're going to give you signs, symbols, messages, but they are saying you deserve it. From what you're doing, what you're pouring out, whatever your efforts are, you deserve it. They're helping you, bringing more luck your way. You deserve it. Okay, so they're keeping you lit, strong, moving forward with logic over emotion. You're planting harvest, creating more abundance, definitely getting a lot of guidance through your crown. I can't say this enough. You're going to get a spiritual education, how to stay lit, more confident, and getting things done. Having patience as you do, but you're creating a harvest. You're reaping rewards. You deserve it. They're bringing even luck your way. Get used to receiving more. You're walking away from a lot that is probably not positive or supporting you to be this way, right? Having the proper boundaries is going to be key. It's really going to show you how you can even come into more strength, because you're going to reclaim more strength and confidence when you do that. They're surrendered to complete healing. They're healing you on such different levels all the time. It's going to be a spiritual education running in the background. As you do so, they're actually, through your crown, having you do that for other people too. So don't hold back. If you get like a helpful thing, if you're in a conversation with someone and you all of a sudden feel like something's flowing out of your mouth, say it, because it could help them as well. Like, everyone's a divine vehicle, right? Divinely being used here. So don't hold back if it's in the vein of love, support, backing, because that's how you're being used, right? They're giving it to you for you and share with others. You could find that your friends, your family, people are talking to you, they come to you, and you're absolutely, and you just could be, it doesn't, yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying. So stay light, stay lit, stay in your strength, moving forward. They're bringing you some real luck here, and they want you to feel very closely connected. Close messages, to feel close, connect, patience. Yeah, with this, they want you to know with this harvest, patience is required in the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as quickly as you would like, yet there's a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. They want you to know that your harvest is being looked after. This is a card where you have patience, knowing that your results, what you've planted, will be paying off. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole entire event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust you are eternally loved and guided. You are eternally loved and guided. Somehow you're going to know this through your crown. And they're giving you almost like divine patience, not to let, if things are not happening quick enough or whatever it is, it's not sapping your power or confidence in the moment at all, right? They're having you have the divine patience as you're creating new harvests. You're staying in complete power, confidence, have patience. Everything is evolving as it should. You're aligned with them. They're gonna make you feel that. So it is gonna override any other feeling you have. So it doesn't stop your power or your self-confidence in what you're doing and what you're doing here. Everybody's here on purpose, right? They want you in your full confidence, full power. Oneness, yeah. Oh no, this is gonna make me tear up. I'm not gonna be able to read it. Okay, if you've been thinking about it, like, I kept on getting messages, they're close. You have the crown. They want all these messages. I have chills everywhere. If you've been thinking about people passed on, especially, I'm talking about loved ones passed on. There is a oneness here, and also with your spirit guides. They want you to know there's a oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. They are all around you. Like I said before in the beginning, you have a spiritual posse. They want you to know that there is patience and oneness with them, that they are forever with you. You're going to feel that as you go, because your crown is wide open, that you're getting this love, support, backing as you're going, that there is a oneness. It's almost giving you like divine patience. They're the ones that are giving you like a spiritual education. They're the ones that are keeping you lit and keep going and creating these harvests. That there's no separation. You're forever connected with them. They're assisting you as you're going. They're bringing a little luck your way. You deserve it. They're the ones that are giving you that love, encouragement. That's why they said turn and face the sun. They're always encouraging you. There's no separation. Just like, oh my gosh, I just got it. Oh my God, like a window in a windowsill. There's the window, the actual window that looks like the separation, but there is none. Just like what they call the veil of separation. You know, a plant in a window has the window separating it from the sun, but in actuality, there's no separation. I just got chills. They just wanted me to say that on the side. There's no separation. There's a oneness here. They're keeping you in. There's real love, support, backing here for what you're doing. Keep focused on the positives. Keep moving, going forward in your power, your confidence. They're really healing you on a lot of different levels to have the proper boundaries go forward. You're creating more abundance. Like literally, you're going to be planting harvests, Get more comfortable with receiving more good. You're getting everything from your crown, so you're a divine connection with them. They're supporting you. They could be using birds. You can get a lot of signs, symbols, messages. But as much as they're helping you navigate the outside, they're helping you really stay in your confidence, have the right boundaries, stay lit, stay powerful, working on things in the physical, creating more abundance. What are you walking away from? What are your proper boundaries? Staying really closely connected with them is really helping you along the way to stay in your power and create this also, like your harvest, what you're planting, your efforts. There's oneness the whole time. I almost don't have the words for what I'm getting sometimes. Okay, so we're going to end it with a couple of more guardian angel messages. Gratitude. Gratitude. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks for you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you. Yes. From someone you recently helped in some way, I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. What did I say? That they are using you because your crown's wide open. So not only are you doing things in the physical and you're getting all this for yourself, but they said that we are helping you to assist other people use love. And they thank you when you do that. They're close to you. And so they're like, not only everything I mentioned before about this reading, what they're doing for you, right? But they're thanking you who's watching. They're thanking you. They are thanking you. I'm just going to end it with this, okay? Because what you're doing, they're thanking you for the energy. They're thanking you for what you're doing. They're thanking you for everything. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. This is what they want. This is the love support backing. They want you to know. Stay lit in your confidence, proper boundaries, keep planting your seeds, feel the closeness with them. They're doing all this. They're bringing luck your way. You deserve it. Get used to receiving more. Get more comfortable receiving more good. Just turn and face the sun. This is what they're beaming at you. They are grateful to you who's watching for how you are, what you're doing, and this what they're giving you, feeding you all the time is just amazing. I don't have any words anymore. You're eternally blessed is what they want you to say. Yeah, you're eternally blessed. If we're hoping to bring a little luck your way, you deserve it. Here are even coins, and you're reaping things here that you're planting things here that are going to reap harvest. They're telling you thank you, thank you, thank you. You just drink this in as you go forward, right? It should keep you lit. It will keep you, going forward in the way that they want. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so they're thanking you here. They're thanking you here as you keep going. Stay lit in your confidence, absolutely in your strength, in almost like divine strength, divine self-confidence. The efforts, the work is going to pay off. Get used to like receiving more good. They're putting more luck on your path. You're going to feel very closely, divinely connected through your crown. Not only are they helping you to navigate the outside and the inside, but then you're being used to help others as well. Here, having the proper boundaries is going to be so key. They're going to be showing you how in some places you don't. Just like a flower in a pot, what saps your nutrients, saps your time, energy, focus, picks your flower petals apart. No. They want you fully in your self-confidence, in your strength, working on things, planting those seeds. You keep going and growing. Like they said, when you turn and face the sun, it is a constant like this card almost feeding of love, support, backing, encouragement to keep going and growing. And that's what they're doing. And not only that, but the way that you're doing, you are one with them, and they have gratitude for the way that you're being and doing right now. Like, thank you. You're hoping. They're saying, again, I just love this card so much. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you for you have recently helped someone in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. There is something about this is why you're going to, I don't know, this feeding is very important. It's going to keep you lit. It's going to keep you in your self-confidence. It's going to keep you planting your seeds. It's going to keep you feeling the closeness with them. It's going to keep you connected to the encouragement to keep going and growing. And like they said, may peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. And it's the crown. Like, yeah, I mean, that's what you're connected to. So it is just amazing. I almost don't have the words. And I wish you the best with everything that you're working on, what you're planting now, because you are going to be receiving more. It is going to reap rewards. I see abundance here. You luck your way. You deserve it. You're definitely going to feel a change with either your self-confidence or how they want you to feel inside when you're tackling things, you having the proper boundaries. Know what you're connected to. You're walking away from things that are unsupportive or disempowering or anything that is not this, right? Because they're feeding you to be up, going forward, planting seeds and everything else. You're very divinely connected anytime you need. Feel the closeness and the help. They're assisting you, and they're also telling you to assist others, right, along the way too. So this is a beautiful reading. Oh my gosh, I wish you the best. And I know it was a long one, but I did want to take my time. There was so much coming through. A lot of things, it extends beyond the week, but it's this amazing love, support, backing, and encouragement. Like they said, always remember, turn and face the sun. You will always feel the love, support, encouragement, and nourishment for what you need to stay going this way. Turn and face the sun. It was beautiful. Turn and face the sun. And this is what they're feeding you. And this is how you're getting it. And then this is how you're feeling in the physical. I mean, you can't make this up, right? This is how they want you in the physical. I wish you the best. Take care. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.